keep the doctor away, just very briefly, I want to discuss the journey of faith that I am on. I cannot express how narrow-minded I was before, because we're all supposed to be on a faith journey like Abraham, or anyone who received promises from the Lord. And I'm like, there can only be so many Abrahams, right? But no, we're children of faith. We can't put limitations on God. And for me, He has me sharing music every day. A few months ago, He told me that I'm supposed to be tithing on the money that I make from music. Well, I'm not going to say I'm not good, but I am nowhere near that level. He told me I'm only halfway there. So I'm frustrated with myself because for years I didn't play. When I first got the cello when I was 11, I had been attacked by a German Shepherd after school, after chess club, and he just ran up to me and bit me on the butt. And I got an insurance settlement, and I had watched an anime in which one of the characters played Bach Suite Number 5, and I just fell in love, and I just wanted to play, and I had this dream of that and from childhood, and life got in the way, mental illness or possession, just some other things that I won't discuss, and moving around every year, a big journey. It's been a big journey. But then finally, when I was born again at 20, I felt like God wanted me to start playing again, just practicing. And I had only been in orchestra in middle school for 2 years consecutively. And then in high school, it's really when I stopped kind of going to school. I ended up, moving around a lot and then graduating from an alternative high school. And this was meant to be brief. But Yahweh, Jesus, told me just a few months ago that I'm only halfway there. So maybe He told you to do something, or is having you do something. Like He does have me share music. And in 2024, before I really fell in my walk with God, just became a total reprobate. I believe it was in September. There was a girl who was my friend at the time. Her spirit came to me and told me to learn piano. It'll take me like 2 years to learn the basics. And then I started having dreams about doing that again when I was getting right with God. So I've been learning that as well, half hour every day. And it's really just neat. I never thought that I would be able to play even the simple tunes that I have been now. It's rewarding, and so is guitar. I love the guitar. Wish I could play like some classical guitar flamenco, but it's difficult learning multiple instruments at once, and my focus is on the cello here. So yes, Jesus did tell me I'm only halfway there, so I have so much to learn. But guys, our faith is not about the destination, it's about the journey. It's about the journey, guys. So before you size yourself up and you look at your circumstances, remember that God sees things totally differently, totally differently. And what's interesting was, I believe the night that He told me I was supposed to be tithing on the music, or the money that I make from playing my cello, He told me to apologize to the assembly. And while me being me, I hurt a lot of people. And so I was just kind of reflecting on that, because I'm like, if I died, who would even come to my funeral? And it made me sad, because my whole life I really just wanted to be loved, and then I ended up alienating a lot of people when I got hurt even more, and I just, took on these maladaptive coping mechanisms, just became a total jerk, abuser. And so I'm like, woe is me. Like, God, I really am trying to get right with you, make things right, heal from my past, so working on that. Like, no one would even really care if I died. And other than, like, I was counting maybe a few people who would be at my funeral and maybe care. But God spoke to me last night, and He was somewhat angry, and He said, your assembly is not my assembly. And so I saw something this morning too, after waking up and God speaking to me those things, that was a weird, like, confirmation about what He's telling me, because the way God sees things in our circumstances, we got to see with our spiritual eyes, so careful. It's easy to get caught in your feelings. When I am down and oh, my soul is weary, when troubles come and my heart burden be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. And I'm so glad. We got to sit in the presence of the Lord. That's what we got to do to get our healing. We got to spend time with the healer, guys. So, God bless everybody. Happy Sabbath. Bye.